We are here February 2nd with CEO of Dexa, Beth Flippo. This is a unplanned follow-up.
That's right.
Just to get us caught up a little bit. We met about 3 weeks ago, we filmed 3 weeks ago, as we had already closed the raise,
Yes.
the first raise. So we had put together, I think, just north of $1.6 million. And we filmed to give people updates. It was only for the original investors, and we were done transacting, and it was just an update. Since then, you were very kind enough to allow us to come back in at a second raise, which was, I think, a friends and family raise for your company and for other people who missed out. And like most things that we do at Pig, we kind of have hijacked that raise a little bit, and we've done pretty good. As of right now, when I'm filming, we have exceeded the first raise, which is absolutely crazy.
It's amazing.
And we have 17 people who invest, including my wife and I separately, who've invested from the first raise to the second raise. So we're super excited about that. So I know it's only been 3 weeks. So if we could do just a very quick, this doesn't need to be 30 minutes, and tell the background of the company. Everyone should know this. But what has happened in the past 3 weeks?
So we actually completed a full end-to-end test with a customer we're about to go live with in the Northeast. So our pilots, everybody was out there, full ordering, delivering. We actually found a person volunteer to deliver to their house. The whole thing, end to end, worked flawlessly. And everyone is really excited. The people that saw the drone flying were already saying, how can we get drone delivery when this goes live? So the big announcements about it coming out soon, but really that's just being able to do that and accomplish the whole test was tremendous.
Well, without sharing what those announcements were, you also spent most of last week in New York City. Tell us about that.
I did. So we were invited to something called the New York Stock Exchange IPO Summit. And it's a once-a-year event where they invite companies that have the potential to be publicly traded someday. And it's really, honestly, it is an honor just to have been included and to be invited. But what they do is they bring you there for the whole day. You get to listen to them ring the bell on the floor and listen to other companies that have gone public and learn about, what it would take for Dexa to become a publicly traded company. And we found out that there are a lot of other autonomous companies also listed on the New York Stock Exchange, including Archer and Joby, which are two great examples that are very similar to us that are listed. Because we as a company, we always considered ourselves a tech company, but really we're an aviation company. And Joby and Archer are listed in New York because they consider themselves to be an airline first. And that's something that's very interesting to us because we are not just a tech company. We do have one leg into traditional aviation, and perhaps that would be a better route for us than going to NASDAQ. Overall, it was tremendous. I had 2 members of my team there. I had my CFO and my head of investor relations, and it was palpable. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Very exciting. So people can't see here at Pig headquarters, but in the other wall behind us is my boardroom. And in that boardroom, we've got your CFO who flew out here to Dallas, your AVP of finance. I have my chief marketing officer, my CFO, and some of our top investors and people from the Pig side. We've been talking about some great things that we just can't share right now, but I can tell you that I saw a different gleam. You were already exciting, and I think that's your personality is you're always excited about what you have because you have a unicorn. This company is crazy, right? So excited about it. But there was a gleam in your eye and in Kelly's eye and Eduardo's eye. It was very exciting to see just how happy you are. With a scale of 1 to 10, just how thrilled, or I don't know what the word is, thrilled, anxious, excited you are about all the things that are forthcoming that, of course, we can't talk about. But how excited are you about what's happening?
It's with everything that's happening, I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this company is really becoming everything that I thought it would be 5 years ago. And it's all coming true. We're seeing the demand from everywhere, from restaurants, from home improvement, from pharmacies. We're seeing a demand from defense that we hadn't gotten before. This is really showing like we really have something. All the work and all the toil for 5 years to get this aircraft certified, to be able to sell it, to be able to get our operator certificate, to be able to be one of only 4 airlines in the United States that can do this unmanned. I mean, it's just incredible to actually see it coming true.
Well, I'm excited that you're excited. and I appreciate the update. And I'm sure we'll have another update when we can share other things. I can tell you that Pig, in its 2.5 years of being a company, has never had a company that has raised so much money so quickly. I take zero credit for that. The credit, first and foremost, goes to you and your passion, your energy, to your awesome company. And it really goes out to our investors. We have some very smart and sophisticated investors, and I take everybody's money very seriously, and we have a very strict vetting system for who we choose, and we are all super glad that we chose to partner with you. And I mentioned this to you on the phone recently, I think Saturday. We're now talking weekends. Isn't that crazy? But I mentioned to you that as much as I feel you're a big part of the Pig family, as is your team, I feel like we're part of the Dexa family. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to hear the new updates, and thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spence, good?